Hey guys, welcome back to another ultimate review. So today I've got with me the JBL PartyBox 110. This is very popular, and coming from JBL, I have a lot of good things to say about this. Some things that are bad and something that is ugly, but we'll get into that. But as always, if you do enjoy watching my high quality reviews, please consider smashing that like button. It really helps out a small channel like me to grow. Subscribe if you haven't already, and after watching this review, if you do decide to pick up this speaker for yourself, please use the link of this speaker given in the description below to make your purchase. You have my word, it's not going to cost you anything extra, but you guys will be helping me run this channel, and I can produce more such high quality content just for you guys. And of course, stick till the end because that is where you're going to get my signature sound test. Alright, so with that said, let's begin. Okay, so first let's get the specs and features of the PartyBox 110 out of the way. So this is a 160 watt RMS party speaker, but you see this little star here after 160 watts. I'll get to why I put that there later. Okay, apart from that, it's got two woofers as you can see over here. Now these are 5.25 inch woofers, and there are two tweeters on either side which are 2.25 inch tweeters. Now obviously the woofers are responsible for your low end and a bit of the mids, while the tweeters are responsible for most of the high frequencies and a bit of the vocals as well. Now apart from having Bluetooth, you also get aux connectivity. You have a USB port where you can plug in your pen drive, and that also serves as a power out option. So yes, you can use this as a power bank. It's also got a microphone input and a guitar input, and the gains of which can be adjusted individually. It's also got true wireless stereo features. You can get two of these, pair them together and get true left and right channel audio separation, and it's going to give you a total of 320 watts of output, which is insanely loud. Now the speaker also comes with IPX4 water resistance, so splashes of water are going to do it no harm. Now according to JBL, you get 12 hours of continuous playback on a full charge, but obviously this is going to depend and vary depending on the volume level and whether you're using the LEDs or not. Now the only thing that the JBL PartyBox 110 comes with in the box is a power cable, warranty card and a user manual. You don't get any mics, you don't get a remote, but what you do get is a supporting app. So it's a JBL PartyBox app, and I'm glad to say that it's one of those apps that are actually useful because that app gives you granular controls over the LED, so you can set it to any color, and if you're in a party you can play certain DJ sounds like clapping and cheers, etc., and you can actually trigger these lights when you want to. Apart from that, you can even set the EQ, so you can adjust it to your taste, and you can even turn on its bass boost function on or off. Speaking of which, it's got a bass boost option, so by default, you can either keep it off, so that will give you the most neutral sound output. Then you have level 1 of bass boost and level 2. And I'll get into how they sound later when I give you the review of its sound quality. Now up top, you have a control panel which has very basic controls. So it's got two knobs with buttons at the center. One of them is used to turn on or off the LED lights. And with the knob, you can cycle through the different LED modes, while the other knob is used as a volume knob, while at the center the button is the play pause button, which also serves as the skip track button. Now apart from this, you also have backlit power buttons, a Bluetooth pairing button, an LED bar that will let you know how much charge is left in this, and of course you have the bass boost button. Now in terms of build quality, well, JBL never makes any compromise, and the same goes for the PartyBox 110. It is robust, it's got very high quality ABS plastic, and it's got a very rugged metal mesh grille up front that protects the woofers, the tweeters and the LEDs inside. And a good thing is you can set it in any orientation that you want, so you can either keep it vertical like this, or as you can see, it's got rubber pads or rubber feet on both left and right sides, so you can even keep it horizontally if that is the setting that you want. Now the weight of the JBL PartyBox 110 is around 12.5 kilograms. Which is sufficiently heavy. Now the downside is it doesn't come with any wheels. So the only way to take this from one place to the other is by using the handle on the top panel over here. So you basically have to pick it up and carry almost 13 kilos in your hand. So I wish it had wheels, and I wish it also included a telescopic handle, or at least if it had wheels, that would solve the issue of the weight. It's not the lightest speaker, so it is a bit of a hassle when you're going to transport it from one place to the other. Okay, so now let's talk about the main criteria, which is the audio quality. Now, before I give you the breakdown on how the different frequencies were produced by the speaker, I have to talk about why I said there is a star at the end of 160 watts. Now, if you listen to the speaker on max volume on its internal battery, while it's going to get ridiculously loud and you're going to be feeling that it's 160 watts of RMS, this is where the fallacy happens, because as soon as you plug in the power cord and plug it to the wall, that is when you can literally understand that there is a substantial difference in volume that happens. So it's only when it's plugged in that it performs or pushes out 160 watts of output. But when it's on internal battery, the volume is reduced, so it doesn't produce 160 watts. Now, exactly how much it produces, I don't know, but the fact that it makes a difference when it's on internal battery and when it's plugged into the wall, that is unfair, and that is not mentioned anywhere, but it's only when I tried it out that I understood, and I'll give you a demo of that at the end when you get the sound test as well. Okay, so now let's talk about how it produced the three frequencies that broadly make up any sound that you hear: the highs, the mids, and the lows. Highs, where the really sharp sounding instruments are; mids, where the vocals are; and the lows are the bass. Now I have to give to JBL, because the highs produced by this speaker are excellent. They are super rich, they maintain excellent detail. While they're super sharp, they don't sound unpleasant, there is no sibilance, and even on max volume, it does not crackle or distort. It just sounds very, very rich. So the highs were beautifully rendered. Now talking about the mid frequencies or the vocals, again, the vocals are crisp, they maintain the natural warmth, they are nicely separated from the high frequencies, they don't sound artificially sharpened or hollow. They maintain the warmth, and overall, again, it sounds very rich and very pleasant to listen to. Finally, we get to the low end, or the bass. Obviously, a party speaker has to have impressive bass, otherwise you just can't enjoy the music. So the PartyBox 110 gives you very punchy, deep bass. Now, this is where I have to explain a little further, because even with the bass boost off, it gives you a very neutral sound signature. So you will get some bass, you will get pristine highs and mids. When you turn on bass boost level 1, according to me, this is the perfect blend of very deep punchy bass and beautiful highs and mids. But if you push it further and take it to bass boost level 2, while the bass is increased a tad bit, I find that it makes the overall bass response a bit hollow, and the mids also sound a bit, I would say, not as rich. It also sounds a bit hollow. So it tries to do more than it can, and it doesn't really make a very good difference. So bass boost level 1 is the perfect blend. But if you want to increase the bass further, what I would suggest is you first set the bass boost level to level 1. Then after pairing it to the supporting app, the JBL PartyBox app, you go into EQ and you increase the bass further. This doesn't have the drawbacks of bass boost level 2, where the bass sounds muddy and hollow and kind of muffles the mids, but it gives you a boost, a legitimate boost in the bass response, so it sounds a bit more deep without compromising on the quality of the bass and the quality of the mids. So you can try this trick out, and it's really nice. So overall, guys, the sound signature of the JBL PartyBox 110 is excellent. It is clean, it is pristine, and it's got very punchy bass, and the sound stage is quite wide and it sounds natural. So I'm very impressed. The only drawback, like I said, is the fact that it doesn't perform at its full potential or capacity when you're blasting music using its internal battery. But if you plug it into the wall and use the AC adapter, that is when you get the full range or the full potential of the speaker. So I would say what falls under the good category, it would be its excellent sound quality, its excellent build, and its very nice supporting app. What falls under the bad category? Well, that would be that it performs less than its full capacity when you're playing on internal battery, and the fact that it doesn't have wheels So that would have made it ultra portable and easier to move it about from one place to another. And a bit more control on the top because it's got very basic controls. I wish it had some display to let you know the battery level as such. You have to actually come over and peek from there. If it had display up front, that would have been good. And the ugly part is its price. So this still retails for close to or ranging between 29,000 to 31,000. And I honestly feel that the ideal price for this should have been 20,000 rupees. Now, in general, JBL products have been increasing their price year after year. So that is really unfair. While it is excellent as a product, I just can't justify the price tag of 30,000 rupees for this. If it was 30,000 rupees, it should have supplied us with a microphone or a remote control, should have had wheels, should have had more control up top, etc. But it gives you nothing of that, but the price is still very, very premium. But of course, if you are loyal to JBL, if you've got the budget, and if you think this is ideal for you, you can absolutely get it. Alright guys, so that was my detailed and unbiased review of the JBL PartyBox 110. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have any other questions, do let me know in the comment section below. So now I'm going to leave you with the sound test. It's going to be playing at max volume. And I will also cycle through the bass boost off, then level 1, then level 2, and I'll mention that somewhere on the screen. So keep an eye out for that and find out what the difference is. I'll also give you a demo of how it performs on its internal battery and how the volume increases as soon as I plug in the AC adapter. So you'll get a demo of that as well. So that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, please smash the like button. It really helps out a small channel like mine grow. Subscribe if you haven't already and use the link of this product given in the description below to make your purchase if you want to help support my channel. And as always, I'll catch you guys very soon in the next one. Cheers.
I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Told her if it's all me, everything is on me. Gon' back it up. Told you I'ma do me, why you hating on me? It's not adding up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me.